1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Dismount. Hi, guys.
Hello.
We're here. We're awake, guy. You and me. Oh my God! Have you ever seen like of the Olympics in the winter?
Sure,
Right,
the Winter Olympics.
A Winter Olympics, they call
also
it.
known as the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, sort of an ice elemental Olympics.
Yeah.
Where there's a guy and a girl absolutely fucking cruising on ice together.
I think the sport that defined our generation, be it not football, be it not basketball or even baseball, it is doubles figure skating. Every single person I know in my life loves that shit.
I mean, if you think about it, it's really a sport of sexual energy. I mean, the sexual energy between that little girl and that gay guy every single time, it literally is electric.
It is it's the song of Fire and Ice.
Well, if you think about it, a gay guy and a straight girl, they make magic, okay?
Yeah.
Where a straight guy and a straight girl make a baby. You know what I mean?
And a gay girl and a straight guy make a house.
A house? I mean, allegedly. I've never seen a gay girl, a true blue gay girl who wasn't bi talk to a guy.
No, a lesbian and straight basic guy is a duo. You just don't register them in your mind's eye. Like, you know when you wear night vision and you could only see heated objects?
Yeah. So I don't see lesbians.
You don't see lesbians and straight
I'm always
men.
like, what was that? I'm like what the fuck was that?
You can't register them, but they are in space and they are in time.
I was wondering, because they're all sort of hearsay to me. Everyone's talking about these lesbians. I haven't seen one yet.
These butchy lesbians love their basic little guys. It's the same thing where basic girls love their little twinks.
Is that why like sometimes there's a Venn diagram of like straight guy and lesbian that's like paper boy? You know, like,
yes,
like their styles are sort of a paper boy in the 1950s. Newsy.
There's something in my eye, Lizzie.
Oh, sorry.
Lizzie,
Hi, I'm here.
The devil.
Speaking of the devil,
Lizzie.
Optometrist Lizzie here.
Lizzie, there's something in my eye. What are you gonna do?
Can you look that up?
One time, that just sparked a memory.
Go for it.
One time when Zach and I were living together in truly, it couldn't even be considered an apartment. It was a pied-à-terre.
It was a fort.
Understand?
It was like literally, it wasn't
so
even big
small.
enough for me and I could live with nothing. Okay. I don't need much, but it was not enough.
Our entire apartment was a kitchenette.
Yeah.
It was
kitchenette should be illegal. Okay. That's like a huge room of importance.
Zach used to try to cook in this kitchenette and he fucking couldn't. It was so
Well, this
funny.
was the year or 2 years that full year, Gabby indoctrinated me to be vegan. And
I remember. Wow.
My body became like hers. And everything started breaking.
Skinny.
I did get so skinny.
Skinny.
I got so skinny. Started eating meat, gained 20 pounds of muscle.
This was also 2020 proper. Okay, this is pure COVID. During COVID, Zach and I lived in pied-à-terre period.
Doing a podcast.
We did 40 episodes of podcast a week.
And
40 episodes of podcast.
40 episodes
Do you
of a podcast
see that?
a week.
Apostrophe podcast.
A podcast.
A podcast.
A podcast.
Where was I going with that?
Memory.
Yes.
Your eye.
So I could literally be under my covers and have a full conversation with Zach on the other side of the apartment in the kitchenette.
Yeah, one time I had a guy over. This was before COVID, the guidelines, whatever.
Yeah,
I had a gay guy over in the middle of a global pandemic. And Gabby was there and she lit an incense in my room. I was like, I'm gonna be there, and you're like, okay, I lit an incense in your room. Have fun.
I set up his room. I'm so cute.
You're great.
People
like that.
love to forget that I'm really cute.
That was
We
really
had a
nice
guy
of you.
coming over and I cleaned up his room because it looked like shit.
Thank you.
And I lit an incense.
That's
I must
really
And I left.
He must have walked in like, how did you light that incense?
It was my maid.
That was my mom.
That was my au pair. But there was one day I'm in the bathroom doing my thing, doing my skincare, whatever. And when I don't have contacts in, I am legally blind, like truly blind.
Yeah.
We need to get LASIK together, by the way.
Wow, I don't.
And make Zach take care of us for once.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get your tits and our eyes done
At the same time. We're going to be out anyway.
Yeah, I know. If you're out, I'm out.
So I'm in the bathroom without my glasses on or contacts like this, you know, getting
very
like
Velma
Helen
vibe.
Keller.
literally like Helen Keller. I'm like
water.
I'm
Water. How the fuck did that bitch figure out water? If she's dumb, deaf, and blind?
Don't say dumb.
Well, dumb in the sense
That's what they said.
I know, but I don't think we could say it that way anymore. Maybe say mute. Maybe mute.
Well, no, but
It's too late. It's on the pod. It's live
Dumb,
on the
deaf,
pod.
and
This
blind
bitch was
is like-
dumb, deaf, and blind.
it's like when they say have a gay old time. It's like those phrases
It's
are
Christmas.
grandfathered in.
I will
You
say,
could say dumb, deaf, and blind.
I think the same theory that the aliens built the pyramids and Helen Keller learned how to read, both
equally as plausible.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly.
Totally.
How the fuck, through hand signals,
No.
literally hand signs, was she able to be like, water? And then how did she even get the confirmation that
That
she
it was
said
right.
it right? Faked
No.
it. Literally faked it. I bet after when the cameras were off, it was in the past. This was a book. I bet when the author was not in the room, she was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
She took off her wraps, so she's huge tits. She's like, God, it's Marilyn
God,
Monroe.
it's Marilyn Monroe. This is the role of a lifetime.
Yeah.
You know, the moment that guy walked out of the room, she said, "This is a role of a lifetime."
Did he get it? Did he get the shot?
Did he get the
Water.
shot? Water. So I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And
Fabulous.
I go to grab my eye drops.
Yeah.
And instead I grab the pimple cream. You know that you have to mix it. It's like sulfur and
Oh,
alcohol.
sure.
Sulfur.
Yeah. And you go like this and then you dip
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to sin.
You put that in your eye?
Put that in my eye.
Directly
wait.
drops.
Directly like this in my eye.
Like drops
I-
acid into her
That's
eye.
so insane that you didn't feel the difference between.
But the one I had was in a dropper. It was the same shape.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't the
I'm back.
dip. It was a dropper one.
Okay.
I started screaming.
Actually, it went like this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, Zach. It was like,
I thought I was going blind.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Zach was so cute. He held my entire head under the sink and flushed out my eye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was helping her. Some of the water.
Oh my
It was a real
water.
miracle worker situation.
So that's that story.
Wow.
I don't know how that came out. There's something in my eye right
Yeah, there's something in
Wow,
there.
we can spin a tail on anything.
Yeah.
Guys, this is
How did we get from there's something in my eye right now to Helen Keller?
I think it all A to B.
Yeah.
That
A to B,
makes sense.
C to Z.
Right.
This is the podcast.
It is.
My favorite
True,
podcast.
and that's true.
And that's true.
There's nothing about this podcast that's not true. Really listen to it. Listen to what we say. Everything comes to pass. Okay.
Everything comes to pass. We've said it before. We'll say it again. Everything comes to pass.
So I just want to start by saying I'm an astrology girl now.
Wow.
I went on a deep dive. That does mean in my book 45 minutes on the toilet
Of course.
of looking at my phone.
I think that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And I looked up what each planet meant, and I looked up my chart, and I don't want to sound basic in the way where it does apply to me 100% concrete, no
Question.
no
Yeah.
question at all.
Yeah.
Everything about my official star chart is like eerily accurate, and then I
Mine too.
try to suspend my disbelief and just look at something else, and it's not applicable.
Here's what's crazy to me. I also love it secretly.
This is a magic a podcast.
Yeah, this is a magic
This is
podcast.
anti-science.
Obviously, we believe in astrology. I believe in it fully, and it's my chart is me to a T, me to a T,
Mhm.
Me to a T,
me to
okay?
a T. But what makes it feel really true is that I have the same exact star chart as my brother, my twin brother, right?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
And and you would look at us and say we're very different people.
Yeah.
But then when you do his chart, it all applies to him in a different way.
Sure.
So maybe that
So that's-
illuminates it right there. That
Yeah.
like it could, it just
But it makes
allows
sense.
us-
But it makes sense that different people would have different things because it's like the way my thing materializes is sort of the same as him, but it's just
Do you know
expressed
your sun,
differently.
moon, and rising?
yes. My rising is Taurus.
Totally.
That's the same as yours.
Well, you could, Gabby. What are
Gabby,
you
you
serving? Your big three. Why
Yeah,
don't
we're
you?
serving the big three.
My rising is Taurus,
Yeah.
and my sun and my moon are Pisces. Almost every single thing in my chart is Pisces,
That's true.
except my creativity, which is my Venus, Mars.
Mercury.
Mercury
Mercury.
is Aquarius, and so is Zach's.
Isn't that crazy? So
And my sex is in Aries.
because it's very like. Ugh. I've heard this girl when we shared that little kitchenette apartment. This girl like
I sound like a porn star.
yeah. You do.
I go crazy.
You're like,
I'm
I
a
remember being in the room like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Stop it. Stop it.
I go nuts.
Stop touching her.
Stop touching
Get
her.
off of her. You're killing her.
Where my sex I think I remain pseudo silent, especially when I know someone's in the other room. So you
Not
might just
true.
hear
You're
a
like-
twink go, ow, 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 ow.
You don't. You kind of like growl.
Yeah, my shadow comes out. And you
Totally.
girlies all know me as Little Fun Zack, Clown Boy. Basically a clown boy. Okay?
Totally.
That's not the case when the
When the
door
boudoir
shuts.
is shut and the lights are dim. Okay.
When the lights are low.
I act different. And it's
Wake up,
indicative. So
America.
my rising is Taurus.
Yeah.
As well.
Wow.
Which means that me and Gabby both seem like we indulge in physical pleasures a lot. Even if that's not true. When people see us, they're like, these people
Indulge in physical
indulge in physical
pleasures a
hedonistic
lot.
pleasures as much as they can. These people know their way around hedonism. I'll tell you
I'll
what.
tell you what now.
That is what I give off.
Also, we seem very strong and confident.
Yeah.
And Lord knows that's not the truth.
The only earth in my entire system, okay,
Yeah.
is what people perceive, not what I
Same.
actually am.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't have any earth in the rest of my chart. It's all water, baby.
Mine's all air. Isn't that crazy? Well, then my sun, Aquariano.
Yeah.
Aquariano.
Aquariano Milano.
Age of Aquarius, innovation ruled by Uranus.
Totally.
I won't say it the other
Don't
way.
say it the other way,
You're
gay.
right.
Which is known for its peculiar attitude because it's the only planet that orbits sideways for no reason.
That's awesome. That's so you.
It's so epic. It's epic.
That is epic. Literally legend.
Well, that the Uranus was like Uranus. However your immature mind wants to say it. It saw all the other planets and it was like
It went like this. It went like this.
so that marks the age of Aquarius innovation that we're moving into. That's my
It's
sun.
the age
also
of
it's
Aquarius. Aquarius.
also Aquariuses are contrarians.
Totally.
Like
You are such
I
a
am.
contrarian.
I'm a sunny contrarian because I do it in a nice way.
I'm the opposite of a contrarian. I'll believe whatever you tell
You're
me.
buying in
That's
every
true.
time.
Every
Yeah.
time. If I will say one thing, someone will say something different, and I'll say totally.
But I think you have to respect that person. I don't think you will buy somebody you don't respect.
Yes.
You know, you'll
I
be
think
like,
I'll
literally
tell
stop
them
talking.
I believe what they're saying because I don't even care.
Sure.
Well, like in that same vein, if you don't respect them, you'll tell them. You'll
Yeah.
be like, I don't believe the words
I
that you say
don't
out of your
respect
goddamn
you.
mouth. No, I'm
See?
out.
That being said, I do not watch or read the news. I call Zach and say, "What's been going on lately?" And he tells me.
I say vote for Trump. I am quite a contrarian.
Yes.
I've noticed that throughout my life, anytime someone does something, I do want to do the opposite.
Totally.
That
Like the
only
barefoot
happens-
shoe thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm only like that with you.
What can I say? I bring it out in other people. There we go. And then my
Totally.
moon, against all odds, another air sign, Libra,
That makes so much sense.
which is my emotional self is equilateral, will equal itself out. I do find at the end of the day, I can sort myself out, and my emotions are equal.
Yeah.
They
As long as you're flapping.
yeah.
as long as I'm well. Cut that part out of the podcast.
I'm not
My
gonna-
love and sex Aquarius is in Aquarius as well.
Really?
My Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Sun are all Aquarius. That's
Sure.
all of the physical realm planets.
Yeah.
That's my way I communicate, the way I love, and the way I have motivation is all anti.
What do you mean anti?
Like done like opposite of what everybody else likes to do.
That makes perfect sense. Mine's all in Pisces, which means I'm just high highs and low lows.
And
Oh, yeah.
psychic.
And
Oh,
psychic.
man,
Psychic.
Every psychic I've ever been to says I'm 2% psychic.
Wow, how modest. I'm more Neanderthal than Gabby is psychic. What are you? What are yours?
I am a Leo sun.
Yes, you are. God damn it, burn
I
bright.
am a Leo moon.
Oh my God, it burns all the way through.
It burns all the way through, babe, but my inner and outer, the same. And I'm a Scorpio rising.
That makes sense because you're like,
Well, Scorpios, I have a mother who's a Scorpio, and every
Mm.
single time someone's like, well, I'm a Scorpio. Like, they love that there's this connotation that they're crazy that they make. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
No
yeah,
one
yeah.
is saying that.
but it's a
besides
water sign
Scorpio.
at its core, isn't it?
Is it?
It's hyper
think you're right.
emotional.
Pisces it goes in this. Most sensitive is Pisces, the fish. Then it goes Cancer, sensitive on the inside, but the crab, right? And then it's Scorpio is the most emotional, but with the stinger. So it's like a water sign with a stinger, where Cancer is a water sign, emotional, but with a shell. And Pisces is just a fish.
Ooey gooey, like
literally leaving it all on the dance floor. Okay? I am what I am all the time.
Oh, well then the air signs are different because it's all about like your mind. Air signs are like always like thinking in meta concepts. So the Libra is like someone who like is good stable debate back and forth.
Yeah. Meta concepts.
Aquarius is always outside. Always being like, no, not that. It can't be that. It's something else. Like big concepts.
Julia Fox.
Your dad, me. Okay.
And my mom.
Same person. But I don't really know what
all
the Gemini is.
3 of the same people. Zach, Julia Fox, and my dad.
Can't find the difference.
Find the difference.
Who's who?
Which one of us has astigmatism?
But yeah, that being said.
Which one of us has astigmatism? Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was.
Sometimes I get,
That was really
sometimes
good.
you get a good lick in there. I'm not going to lie.
That was good.
Where's those twins at?
Wake up, America. It's our home, so let's take care of it. You know that you want to. You know that you got to.
That's the same album that Party in the USA stems from.
No.
Oh, I thought that was sort of like
that was a single.
I thought that was sort of like a call to our roots,
call
Americana, a call to arms.
That was a single.
That was supposed to prep us for the Iraq War or something.
Exactly right. That was Bush sponsored. Miley's first album included "At the Bottom of the Ocean."
Oh wow!
That
was
one
it Breakout?
10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, it's Breakout.
Which was about Nick Jonas.
Yeah.
Hey, when you look at her.
7 things.
The way you look at her.
It was about Nick Jonas.
The worst thing I hate about you.
Wow, Nick Jonas is so not the Jonas that I get the bonus for, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
Gotcha. I would honestly take Frankie.
Frankie.
Or what's the other one? The one no one gives a fuck about.
I'm taking
Kevin.
it.
For one more time, Frankie.
So you didn't even
you
couldn't
Kevin.
even latch on to Kevin. You didn't even know.
Well, I thought Kevin, but you said Frank. So.
Yeah.
Kevin. I would rather take Kevin than
Kevin
Nick.
just got skin cancer removed. Did you guys see that?
I did see that.
Aww.
Sending
I'm
him all
literally
wishes.
dying for attention.
Okay. I had a weird mole.
I had a weird mole. Okay, Kevin.
Okay,
I'm okay now, though. Okay.
Kevin.
No,
Kevin,
think about
begging
it.
for it.
Think about. Okay, let's look at each Jonas separately, right? Okay.
There's a rumor that Joe Jonas is dating Demi Moore.
I did. We saw
We saw that.
Well, we didn't speak about
I
it.
can't tell if that's an
No, we
actual
haven't spoken
rumor
about
or we invented that rumor.
I've saw it on multiple sources, and many people are DMing it to me.
Sure.
Interesting.
It's called having a brand.
That's exactly right, girl.
So
Good to see you.
You're
by
a
the
brand.
way.
Okay. You should start thinking about your life as a brand.
As a brand. It's going good for me.
No, but
I want a crush.
Okay.
me as well. No, but I was going to finish my statement is you would have so much power over Kevin.
Totally.
Which is why it would be sexier to me. Obviously, Joe is the end goal. Like he's like marrying the god of sex, if you could imagine.
I actually think though, Nick is the god of sex because I don't know if you've gone into sort of the press junket of him and Priyanka before they got married. The stool.
What do you mean
the stool? Every girl knows about the stool.
Would they fuck on a stool?
No, they were in a press interview.
Yeah.
Okay, for some movie they were doing together where they met, and she is like on a stool over here and he's on a stool over here, and he looks at her and she like giggles a little bit, and he grabs the under the stool and pulls it all the way next to her with his big bicep.
Yeah.
And it is
yeah, it's really should be in the Smithsonian. That whole
I'm somehow jealous.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's the best clip on the internet.
I'm gonna try to recreate
and it made him
that
a
if
sex
we're ever
god.
on a stool and like if you're gonna fall down.
Stop touching me!
It's gonna be in the Smithsonian as like violence against
Yeah. It's a side by side. Yeah, but that proved that Nick is a sex god.
Totally.
IMO, in my opinion.
Still, I just feel like he'd be like, ow.
He doesn't have to be your type.
No.
It would be easier for our friendship if he was. So everybody wasn't fighting over Joe. But
I just think we need to get Joe
I
on the
called Joe
podcast. You kiss him for 15 seconds. I kiss him for 15 seconds.
And he
you
picks.
kiss him for 15 seconds. I kiss him for 15 seconds. You do. That's 90 minutes. It's a 90-minute ep. And then he chooses in the Patreon. Okay.
Yeah.
okay, well,
I'll
I'll
do
work
it.
on that. I'll
So
work
call
on
his
that.
reps if he wants to get smooched.
I think he would be an idiot not to do something like this for his reputation.
I mean, if me and
Totally.
him kissed on air, that would be great for his brand.
100%.
Even if he
Totally.
didn't even want to, but I know this because this happens every time.
What?
Okay.
What happens every time?
I'm gonna say something crazy, but I think men like my essence. Okay.
That's a really good merch. That's good merch.
Men like my essence.
I think men like my essence.
Can
okay?
you write that down, Lizzie?
Men like my essence.
Men like my essence for merch.
Yeah. So I'm serving you.
Your
Men
hair, your
likes my
face, your-
essence.
I think men like my essence, or they really don't.
Sure.
I'm just telling myself they do because I'm hitting a brick wall.
Did I tell you that the guy that ghosted me, the tall guy,
Mm-hmm.
out of the woodwork, texted me?
Of course. they
Which
always
tall
do.
guy?
I can't say.
We're not going to say on the pod.
On the
We'll
pod.
talk about it later.
Oh yeah.
I'm not editing.
Oh,
Okay.
he'll
And-
know.
And he read my newsletter.
Oh.
Wow,
And
these guys,
sent
it's so
me a-
hard to get in contact with men. They
Can
won't
you
answer your
believe-
text messages, your Instagram story. They're reading your newsletter all of a sudden.
What the fuck? Imagine fully ghosting me. He started ghosting me. I broke up with him.
Yeah.
And then haven't spoken since. He subscribes to my newsletter
Oh,
and
no.
reads my prose. What are you, sick?
What are you sick in the head?
What are you, sick in the head? Go get a
Sick
book.
in the head.
In the head.
Go read a book.
Read a
a
book.
newspaper. Get out of my business.
Watch CNN.
CNN. CNN. He reads my essay.
Did he respond to it? Being
And he
like, LOL, it was so
texts me-
funny when you said this in the essay.
He literally sent me a personal text message, as they sometimes come,
Yeah.
saying that he loved my newsletter.
Oh.
Bro,
Thanks.
literally nut up. Okay, here we go. Nut up and go dive into a river, never come up for air. Okay?
Go diving for seashells. Do you understand?
Totally.
Get
Go
out of my
dive for
business.
seashells in Lake Erie, my guy. There's no seashells there. He'll be dead. Get out of her. Get out of her
Got
DMs.
Got
Get
you.
out. Get out of the DMs. If you ghost, get out of the DMs.
It was a text message.
Get out of the text messages.
Well, I'm very not. Oh, I'm open to so many new horizons. Every
Yeah.
single day, a new gorgeous door opens for all of us girls. Okay, and never forget that.
Never forget that.
That being said, the doors that have closed in the past, I put in padlocks on those things.
Those
okay,
fuckers.
I do not want any. I got a little attention from a guy who I kind of act crazy. I acted crazy.
The one you acted crazy.
I'm allowed in my 30 years, 29,
30.
my 22 years on this earth, I'm allowed to act crazy once.
Totally.
And we've blown past that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now he is still liking my stuff and reacting, and I'm like,
Literally,
Leave me
get
alone.
out of my business. If you're
Get out of my
not here
sphere.
to fully invest, if you're not willing to be a partner in this company, get out of my business. Get out of my skyscraper. Go to hell. Okay.
Well, I do think I need to personally work on. I think like you and me, we're revved up engine like the Harley's revving.
Yeah.
Okay, we need someone to jump on the back, and we need to ride off into our destiny. That's
Yeah,
a given.
period.
like I can't say this pits up all day. You know what I mean? Like it's a long journey.
Exactly.
To the end. So me and our hogs are fucking piping hot, and we're on there. So when a guy,
Our hogs are piping hot and we're on there.
so when a guy comes near, like I'm like jump on, let's go.
Let's go.
And maybe I need to cool off on that. And
Go
I
into
think
the rest stop, buy a
Yeah.
bag of salt and vinegar chips,
eat the
pee,
chips.
do a claw machine, get a culotta.
I need to take more time. Maybe maybe your destiny will come to you guys if you give it space to come to you. What if
Oh.
that's it?
Jeez.
Is that too wise for this fucking podcast?
That's-
I'm just kidding. Fuck him. He's a douchebag.
That's far too wise for this podcast. No, here's the deal. This psychic told me that I'm not going to meet my husband for another 3 years. Kill me, by the way.
I would say 2.5 now.
Okay, 2.5 now.
2 3/4.
It's better than 3.
You
So
might-
I guess I'll just work.
But you
and go fuck myself.
Well, you could meet him already, and then like just through work, the divine light is shown to you where he is your lover.
I'm sick of looking for the divine light.
I'm sick of looking for that shit. It's not real. It's fake.
I'm looking in every goddamn corner for the divine light.
Yeah.
I have to stop walking into every space being like, is he here? Is he here right now?
That's so true.
It's like I'm panicking.
Are you one of you it?
Yeah, please.
Anyone?
Just say yes or no.
I'm like go up to every guy. No.
Yes or no?
No. Like
No, I just want someone to fuck this summer. Is that too much to ask?
I'm these days. I'm guessing. Well, that's why I'm trying to invest in more boy activities.
Like what?
Like martial art, like joining like a pickup basketball game. You never
my God.
know.
Pick up you.
Are you doing pick up b-ball?
I'm actually not so bad at basketball.
We have to play
So
tennis.
wild. Yeah, what happened to that?
We got to start playing tennis.
We have our thing.
This is what I'm learning is those apps,
is my
those
last crazy
goddamn apps, they're dangerous. They're dangerous for
I
your
haven't been
for
on
your
the
Are
mind.
you back on the
applications.
apps?
Well, I
got
bought
you
Raya
off.
for $50 goddamn.
Raya's really fun abroad, but it's not that fun here.
Gay Raya is worse.
Raya the other day showed me someone I've already had sex with.
Oh,
And I was like,
are they supposed to do that?
no, I mean, I didn't meet them on Raya. I met them.
In
life.
real life? Oh.
It was
Whoa.
crazy.
Wow.
Well, on Hinge
Small
these days,
world.
it's really like
Crazy.
a who's who. And like, I've had sex with this guy. I've not had sex with
I'm
this
only
guy.
on Hinge for followers. I don't even check it anymore. I just drop it in different cities in America that I want
That's-
to tour to.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, and I have it on bisexual.
That's such a good idea. I can't do that.
So
Marketing.
it's every guy and girl in the area. Yeah, it's marketing. I'm amazing at marketing. People love to forget that.
You are. I mean,
Totally.
that's amazing. I should do that same thing.
Yeah, I did it in Montana, and that was fun.
See, I do best in IRL live action because only through pictures I look like the craziest guy in the world. Like, as you look at my pictures and then what I say, you're like, what's going on with this guy? And I hate no one is gonna hook me with 5 photos and like your cringe prompts. Like, no one will.
I like the voice notes. I like people who have been leaving the voice notes.
Mm.
Well, voice is huge.
Yeah.
You know the voice option on Hinge now?
Mhm.
That's fun for me. One time, one guy's was just, yeah.
Down.
I loved him.
Take a
Down.
big swing.
Do we have a segment?
Yeah, what are we doing, Lizzie?
we do.
Lizzie
yeah.
has a surprise segment for us. So
We have a
everyone,
surprise
hold
segment.
your
Hold
hands
your
up.
We do a
horses.
couple
Hold your hands up to
things.
God to get this new segment.
So probably one of our most popular episodes in recent months was our weird animal sex facts episode.
Yeah,
Oh,
people love that.
People love
People
that.
love that. So we're doing more weird.
You could say we're the modern day Animal Planet.
Literally, Steve Erwina is
Yeah.
us.
That would be such a
R.I.P.
good show where you and me like touch weird animals. And
Yeah.
we're like,
So we'll do a couple, and then if we don't finish, we'll do the rest on the Patreon. How
Yeah,
does that
Lord
sound?
love it.
that.
So let's start with the first one. And this isn't technically like a sex fact, but you'll see. So the first one
Everything is
is
you can make anything a sex fact.
exactly right. Platypi. Are we there?
I love
Oh, those are.
platypus. That is from Phineas and Ferb.
Totally.
But they're just they are doing everything.
They're doing
What
it.
was the platypus name in
Eggs. They
Phineas
got
and Ferb?
fur. They have a
don't
duck
remember.
bill, but also poison. Well, that's really.
There's a
cool.
lot going on. So they can sweat milk. So
What the hell?
instead of feeding their babies through a well-developed nipple like other mammals do.
I can't believe you said well developed.
Well
developed.
developed.
Way to shame them. That
Sorry, not to drag. Platypi secrete milk. In other words, they sweat out milk from their mammary glands. And so it oozes from their skin, which the young platypi, sometimes called puggles,
Sometimes.
can
Sometimes depending on the
puggles.
personality.
If I like them.
So they sweat, and then baby platypi are like,
Oh, they just lick up all on their mom.
See, I have such a
Yikes.
problem with platypi. Okay, I have
Give it
such
to 'em.
a problem.
Give it to them.
Okay, you look frumpy. You look like shit. Pick a lane. Are you a duck? Are you a spider? This milk thing is so out of pocket. Like, I just like.
Here's to play devil's advocate here.
please.
I love a Renaissance man.
Totally.
I love a guy who's like, I could paint, but also do your taxes, right? And that is what a platypus is giving. I'm a duck, spider, bird tree. And
With poison?
I have poison, if you can imagine. And I sweat milk. Like, don't worry about me. I'm good.
But
you
see,
know?
I definitely
got me.
understand your point of a Renaissance man. That's why a spider monkey is everyone's favorite animal. Okay, because a spider monkey can do everything that you can do.
So true.
Think about
So
it.
true.
I can do
Okay.
everything you can do better.
But like a platypus, they're doing nothing well. So this is like someone who can't play the violin, they can't paint, and they can't fucking do math and anything. And they're like, I'm a Renaissance man. It goes, no, man, you're a failure at everything you've ever set out to do. Okay.
What's the thing like master of none? What's that phrase?
Jack of all trades, master
Jack of
none.
all trades, master of none. That's a platypus.
So get wrecked. I feel like your duckbill thing like could be cute. You're doing it wrong. You're furry. I don't know. You
Can
have
I
like
see
a
a
beaver
photograph?
tail.
Platypi? Yeah.
Of just also platypi. Okay.
Well, that's the plural.
I know, but like,
Like,
No.
trying to
another
be
thing.
an octopus
Another
so bad.
Okay, another thing.
Another thing.
Okay, cool.
Trying to find an accurate photo, I guess
This
this
is
will do.
so the girl. This is like a musical theater girl in high school, which is a very specific kind. Where she's
Yeah,
like,
and
I'm a triple threat, sings like ass, dances like ass, acts like ass,
Didn't get it
and
to
is
Tish.
so
And doesn't get it-
annoying
and doesn't
get it to Tish. God, I like it. It looks like something I would wear if that.
Yeah, like you, I mean, you like it
Totally.
in the way where like you would exterminate it for
fashion.
yeah, yeah.
100%.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that one.
That is crazy. I'm sort
Yeah.
of trying to picture that the sweating of milk, like what a disaster. How do you keep on your face?
What a
like
disastrous way of feeding your young.
like that is so fucking wrong.
Yeah,
like
like-
evolution skipped you.
did.
Evolution did something crazy.
Well,
to
they're
the
not well
platypus.
developed.
They're really not well developed.
I mean, what a shame. I actually feel bad for them. I actually
Yeah.
pity them
They're
because
sweet.
it's like
Ouch. That's so much worse.
Ouch.
because everyone else in the animal kingdom sort of has it on lock, right?
Yeah.
Every
Well, they
other
at least
animal
have their niche. Okay,
they have
their
their
thing.
niche. They have their look.
Geckos can
They-
like stick to anything.
Like that's
you
awesome.
can't get them off the wall. Okay.
Yeah. They know their lane. They're in their lane. A platypus is desperate for a
Well,
personality.
because I
Yeah.
like
I
I
can't
look at
find
an
it.
iguana and I'm like, all right, intimidating. Okay, you have
Right.
your thing going on. You're intimidating. Okay, you look at a rodent. You look at like say a hamster. You're
Yeah.
like adorable. You travel with a pack with your friends. It's real community. I understand
also
that it's
dabble
community
in
sources.
cannibalism. There's a dark side.
Yeah.
It's
Of course.
clear.
Oh, they
The
put their-
duality.
the duality within that. I look at a goddamn platypus and I'm go, what are you?
What are you going for?
What are you going for?
Yeah.
What are you
Because I
going
can't
for?
tell.
It's giving pick me.
it's giving me ugly duck, but not the kind that turns into a gorgeous swan. Okay.
Just stays ugly Betty forever.
Ever.
Totally.
I'm so sorry, platypuses. I whip.
But you are
platypus.
not La Podcast.
No.
No.
Okay, that platypi are not.
Platypi is like
podcast.
barstool. You know?
Yeah.
I think let's move on to one that I think might be the podcast.
Oh,
So male anglerfish, and those are the fish that have like the thing
I
up front.
love angler.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
live in the deep, deep, deep ocean
They are
with the little
podcast.
ball.
they are La Podcast.
So male
Talk about an award-winning smile.
are ready? Sexy parasites. Listen to this. So the females are typically larger than the males because they need to produce eggs.
Awkward.
Like, obviously.
Awkward.
Short king.
But females in the deep sea can be tens to hundreds of times larger than males. This is important. Okay. So when they do find each other and are ready to mate, the male will literally become attached to the female
Codependent.
and actually
Dependency
become
problems in that
parasitic. They plug into the female body to get nutrition out of it.
What a
we all know
metaphor.
What a metaphor. We all know who's paying rent.
So they literally like plug into her and then like pump her full of sperm
Hell yeah.
for mating and reproduction.
Yeah. Wait, I'm back on board with the guy
And
one.
then, and then they just
Do
stay
your thing,
there.
boys.
Literally.
Okay,
attached to
I
them.
know how we're all gonna want to
Become one.
immediately paint this metaphor of like these guys are freeloaders.
I mean,
these
this is
guys
literally-
are attaching to my flesh and pumping me full of cum and taking my body's vitality.
Story of my life.
Okay, but let's flip the script. Why is that female making herself so goddamn delicious? Okay?
She's so big.
He's so big. There seems like there's room for all of us. Okay.
Yeah.
The door seems wide open.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems wide open.
Seems
it
to be a
seems like
guest
she wants
room.
as many males as she could get on her back. Not saying anything about
Oh, you're
her.
calling her a whore.
You're slut shaming her.
I'm not
You're
saying anything
slut-shaming
about her
her.
personally.
Do you know
I'm just
how
saying
hard
that.
it is to be a woman in the deep sea? Can you even conceptualize
Do you know how hard it is to be a man in the deep sea when you're so goddamn small? And everybody's making fun of you, no sympathy. Everybody.
Oh, all the other fish, all the other sharks are like, dude, you're like so much smaller than your girlfriend. They're like, what the fuck?
Well, deep sea, I do think it's a little switch because male seahorse, okay, they're the ones going through birth, okay?
Okay.
What is
And the girls are coming and the guys, they're all their eggs.
Love
and then
that.
the guy holds on to it and he gives birth. So
maybe feminism?
Feminism.
Maybe
It's like
feminism
Eurovision.
should take a page out of the deep seas handbook
Totally.
and start looking at what they're doing.
Having some sympathy for men.
Stop.
Here's my issue. As someone who has experienced exactly that of a female angler.
like shot for shot.
Actually, story of my life, okay? Oh, you're on my back. I'm paying for everything. I'm taking on vacazione.
Mhm.
I'm carrying our kids and you. Like, Jesus.
Well, I will say I really kind of empathize with the male one because like I'm latched on.
There has to be a duality.
I'm latched on, but what? You let any guy also latch on too? Like, this is my space, and I mean, like, I'm the guy here, right? Then
I
how
don't know.
many-
I don't know your point you're trying to make.
Like, how many angler men can attach? to
also,
the
I've
same
never
guy?
seen you attached to a female fish.
That would be too much for me.
I know.
And also, that's actually a really good point.
See, that
I'm
just
not
shows how
here-
good I am because I've attached to the back of your head. So you have no idea.
That is a good point, though. It's the deep sea. I'm swimming through the deep sea. I already have Zach on my ass, okay? And now I have to take on another one of you? Jesus. And I'm with my sparkly little headband. I'm trying to attract food for us.
Like, you can't even have a moment alone.
Yeah, like I can't even have a moment of my own space. Of course, I'm drained.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I get that.
I'm drained of energy and you're pumping me with cum. Okay?
Totally.
I cannot have a moment of respite.
I've been swimming around all this huge ocean with my little body and all this cum. Like, I mean,
I love an
Yeah.
anglerfish. Fish. I would say that's the sea creature that I feel most representative of.
I actually think, not to
Kraken.
Stingray.
Kraken, like
There's-
the mythical one, is you.
yeah. This next one, and this is the last one we're gonna do because we do have to wrap.
Oh wow.
I actually feel like you're more praying mantis. And this is a fact that I think most people know, but I had to bring it
It's
up.
really good. And my favorite animal my whole life has been stingray, and praying mantis is like Pokemon evolved.
Is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
stingray of the land.
I'm like, no way, but I there's not related at all.
Oh, I was thinking
Stingray, prey.
manta ray. I was thinking manta ray.
No, praying
I'm a
mantis.
fucking idiot.
No, no.
It's okay.
You're a big anglerfish. I wouldn't survive down here without you.
So true. Okay,
So
keep
true, so
going.
true.
Praying mantis, of course. This.
So yes, that's perfect.
This.
That's actually
I'm there.
perfect. So in case you don't know, the female praying mantis
Shout out.
turns cannibalistic mid-shag.
Oh, the podcast is that.
That's so the
Famous.
podcast. So sex for the female takes a lot of energy, and devouring
Lord knows.
Lord knows.
Lord knows.
knows.
So devouring their
And the
partner.
guy's just like, oh. Like, oh my God, in my web.
Ian.
So, because it takes a lot of energy, devouring their partner is a great source of nutrition that boosts her ability to produce fertilized eggs.
Obviously.
The female will start with eating the male's head because the
So he
males.
shuts the fuck
So he
up.
stops yapping.
About Fortnite or whatever.
Or whatever.
We gotta. Your league is in the.
No, you don't understand. Fellowship of the Ring is like, it's positive masculinity. It is.
So she'll start with the head
Bye-bye.
because the males can actually keep having sex for a while without their heads.
My
Attaboy.
guy.
Way to go, boy.
That's my boy. You know,
Oh my
how
God.
do you do that? I've always wanted to do that.
You have to let go.
What do you do?
I don't know how to.
But
yeah.
what's hitting?
It's your pointer finger is whipping against your
Oh, I can't do that.
I don't think
We
women
can't-
can do this.
We can't get off track here.
Well, in the same way where a guy can't answer a Gmail once.
Yeah,
totally.
You guys can't do the snappy
Totally.
thing.
And both serve their purpose.
So after she starts eating his head, as he's dying, his
But still fucking, my God.
Still
Exactly. He's still fucking.
Boy.
He's
My
headless
goddamn
and still
boy.
fucking. His abdomen
Like a legend. Okay.
Full leggy.
His abdomen spasms, pumping sperm into the partner,
There.
and thus increasing the likelihood of mating success.
And thus increasing the likelihood of mating success.
And then when he's done, she's pumped full of sperm.
R.I.P.
The female gobbles up the rest of the
Yummy,
carcass.
yummy,
Oh,
yum.
the whole body.
The whole body.
That's like smoking a cigarette after sex.
That's
baby.
right.
How delicious and delightful that was.
He ate athletic greens. Yeah. AG1. I taste it.
Now I get all of his nutrients and his Bitcoin.
I respect the male praying mantis because he goes in every
You're
time.
so Joe Rogan sicko mode.
No, I'm just saying that imagine what it feels like to die for a cause.
That's how
Okay?
bad
Totally.
guys need to fuck, is that every male praying mantis is walking into the smush room
Like-
being like, I will die tonight.
Yeah.
I will die to fuck. And I
Totally.
will fuck to die.
I will fuck to die.
Totally.
That's
I will
my
die to fuck and I'll fuck to
guy.
die.
My guy.
That's my guy.
I just want like in the praying mantis culture, they must understand that
culture.
that like it's the culture. You don't
It's
know
a
what's going
culture
on
and a
in their
lifestyle.
sphere,
Mhm.
and they're playing. Okay,
Yeah.
I bet it's a bug's life. So like the
It's
praying
now.
mantis, like man is like I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm ascending. Okay, like so I respect that. You know, they go in there and they give themselves up for their children. Name a human man that does the same. Since Vietnam, bad war to reference that. Since like another one of the war.
There's so many you could
Name
plug
a
in there.
different one.
Vietnam is not the
war
one they
here.
went to like. They went because they had to.
Yeah, but everyone who came back from Vietnam was like a pedophile. Have you noticed that?
I know. Have you noticed that as well?
Yeah, every man, that generation of men who came back from Vietnam are all pedophiles.
From,
Something
like-
happened there.
Like
Oh, yeah, a lot happened
60 to like 85. Every single adult guy was an alcoholic, a pedophile, or just like left, or like was a dick.
Yeah.
Lot
I'm like,
going
did
on.
any of you guys like
I think they were dehumanized beyond repair.
you just didn't have
Totally.
any hobbies? Like you know what I mean? Like
Play dice. The
my
rest of the
boys that I'm
dads.
friends with nowadays, like they're chill. Like
Yeah.
I don't think they would like leave in an alcoholic fury.
No.
Yeah, like
No, they didn't have headspace.
That's right.
That's all you needed, girlies.
That's right, TM.
Is that all we have?
That's all we're gonna do for now because we have to wrap because we're going over time. But we'll do a quick surrogate of the week.
Woo!
So this is a very special surrogate of the week this week, and our surrogate is. Are you ready? Here's the picture.
I went by so
It's me.
Are you pregnant?
I'm pregnant.
Are you pregnant?
I'm pregnant.
No! On the pod!
Oh my God!
Lizzie!
Lizzie!
Wait!
We're not just doing sex,
The best animal sex fact of all!
Did you eat Kyle? Yeah, I ate him. He's gone.
Oh my god, and his body, you need the nutrients. You need that.
Oh my God, Carmichael!
We spoke it, like I said at the beginning of the pod, we spoke it into existence.
World.
Congratulations. Oh my god, Lizzie.
Oh my God, this
Lizzie.
is your dream, Lizzie.
Lizzie, you're pregnant with a child.
Pregnant with a child.
With your husband that you love.
With a husband that I
Oh
love,
my
I
God.
know.
Girls' love is right in front of your face.
Oh my God,
It's hidden behind. Wait.
that was a really good way of
That
telling
was so
us.
good.
That was a really good
Wait,
way.
wait.
I know. I'm really good at my job.
You were so good, even as a mother to be.
Even as a mother to be.
Oh my God! Wow, 2 of my best friends are pregnant right now.
That's true.
That's amazing.
Don't freak
no,
out.
I like it, I
Don't-
like it.
Okay.
I like it. We're good.
I'm
We're
freaking
good.
out. Wait, I'm freaking
You're
out.
freaking out.
Wait, You're pregnant.
Yeah.
Pregos, the big.
This baby will be the prophet to save the world. You
That's
don't
right.
understand.
You guys know Dune?
Carmichael will save the world.
That's right.
Because just like Alexander Timothy Chalamet, I don't know why I said Alexander first. My brain's all scrambled. Okay, Lizzie's pregnant. Tell the press.
Oh, Lizzie, I'm so happy for you.
Lizzie.
Oh my God.
I know.
I'm
You
actually
was
in
good.
shock.
That was good on air.
Good.
That was good on air because how are we gonna react?
I was like, the delay. I was like, oh, they're in shock. I thought you would get it right away, but there was a second.
I was like,
it took me a second.
I was like, what? What is that? Oh my God. one of our patrons is pregnant?
Yeah.
I was like,
And for everybody who
Jumping.
doesn't know, I showed them a picture of my old child.
and just to like be very clear, it's not a surrogate of like our child.
No,
no,
it's my own
Lizzie.
child, but I
It's
am very
Lizzie's and Kyle, friend of the husband of the pod.
Husband of the pod.
husband of the pod.
We're gonna
We're gonna have a baby.
We're gonna have a baby.
guys, we're pregnant.
We're
Guys,
pregnant.
The podcast is pregnant.
Oh my God!
Pregnant.
Episode title: We're pregnant.
We're pregnant.
No, it's your announcement, and I don't want your announcement to
I'm
be
gonna
on my
announce
feed. Like,
Before. No, that's why. So I've waited a bit to tell you guys because I knew I wanted to do it this way. So
Yeah.
there will be an announcement before this episode comes out, so that it's
Oh my God! How many weeks?
13.
Oh, you bitch!
oh my God, you've been pregnant, you
You
bitch.
bitch! What's the due date? Let's do the star chart of the baby on the Patreon.
Oh my God.
We're moving over
We-
to Patreon. Patreon.com/thepodcast to do the star
Wait, we
chart
have
for
to-
Carmichael.
Wings, I love you so much.
I love you
And
so much.
I love you so much.
Let's
And we're
talk
gonna
to
do it to
Lizzie.
Lizzie.
Yeah.
Lizzie.
Oh my God, Lizzie, you don't understand. As an active mother now,
Yeah.
you
You're ready, bitch.
You're ready, bitch.
You can have twins, triplets, make that quadruplets, raise it up centuplets, bitch.
Yeah.
You'll be able to handle it. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you
welcome.
for the preparation.
practice.
sort of through fire and blood, you figure out what is right.
Once again, no maternity leave. So sorry.
So sorry about that. You will
Already
have to zoom
thinking
in.
about it.
Oh my God, take as much time as you need.
Don't worry.
Bring
Yeah.
the baby here. I'll hang out with the baby. Fuck it. I'll watch it.
Oh my
I'll
God, I'm
watch
so
it.
excited.
Wait, we don't
I
know.
love babies.
We don't know gender yet, right?
We do. And I'll tell you on the Patreon.
Oh, you are good at your job.
Lizzie, that child couldn't be luckier to have you.
That
really. I
child
mean that
is
to the
coming.
from the bottom of
Oh.
my heart.
That child just hit the fucking jackpot. Do you understand?
With
you
two
understand.
gay aunties.
With two gay aunties and the best parents in the world. Stop.
Stop. Don't start. Mommy, her hormones are raging.
How have you been able to keep this a secret from us?
I
By
have no
simply not
idea.
telling us?
That's hard.
Well, I
It's been
feel like
really hard.
How
Who
long have you
knows?
known?
Does Savannah know?
So 13 weeks you've been pregnant?
Yeah. I found out at 4 weeks.
That's normal. But you're not really supposed to share it until 2 months just in case something happens.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're
I would have told you guys earlier if I didn't want to tell it publicly.
Yeah.
because we would fucking just be like,
No, I wanted to tell on the pod. I wanted to
It's
share
the,
with the pod.
this is the perfect way
Yeah.
to share it.
So you had to wait, but I like it.
I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, babe.
Oh my God, like truly the gift of life.
The gift of life.
What else is there to
I'm
live
so
for in this
excited
life?
to hang out with
Oh my God,
Carmichael.
I'm so happy for you. That is like the truest prize in the world. And
Thanks,
congratulations.
Thank you.
The world
No one deserves it more than you.
another Lizzie.
Thank you.
And another Kyle.
And
I
another
love Kyle,
Awesome.
and
He's great.
fine, I won't take him from you. Okay? You're gonna need him.
Shout out to Kyle.
You're
Shout
gonna
out
need
to
it.
Kyle for
dying.
not dying, for not letting Lizzie eat you during sex.
Shout out.
Good
Okay, we
job.
do have to
He was
jump
like,
to the
babe,
Patreon.
don't eat my head this time. You're like, why?
He's like, wait,
What do you want, a baby? or
Let's
something?
try.
Okay. Okay, we gotta go to the Patreon.
Sorry.
Oh my God. Oh my God, bye. Oh my God,
Bye.
bye.